I love this music in the background, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. It's so mysterious. Just like this game! Guys, I fucking love this game so much. I really do. And I love that bucket. Alright, I'm gonna give it a minute before I start. So in the meantime, enjoy the mysterious music along with the clock ticking in the background. Actually, this game is so random that I feel like if I waited long enough to like move and like the clock got to like a certain point, that the narrator would start talking. Yeah, stop talking. Yeah, okay, he never does that. And I thought I was fucking annoying. Alright, give me a minute. I actually do want to look at these trophies again, though. What is this test trophy description? Replace this trophy. What the fuck does that mean? I kind of want to look that up now. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. So basically, the trophy, it's called test trophy. Please ignore, and then the description says test trophy description. Replace this. It basically means that you get the trophy once you see all the new content. Which apparently I haven't seen all the new content. And the bucket is part of the new content. I can't believe this. I don't know how anyone played the original game without the bucket. No. Y'all are fucking insane. I love that bucket. I love that bucket. That bucket is my life. Alright, let's see what other trophies we have here. I don't understand the welcome back trophy because it says quit the game and then start it again. I already tried that. Then there's the trophy for playing it. It says play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Guys, that's crazy. So I have to play it all day? Like on a Tuesday? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds, not including load times. Okay, so, like, what does that entail, though? Like, the entire game, like, me going through all that, there's no way. There's literally no way. That's not possible. It can't be. And of course, the final and worst trophy of them all, don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. You guys know what that means, right? I mean, obviously you know what it means, but that means that you cannot possibly platinum this game on stream. You can't. Because you get the trophy by not playing it for 10 fucking years. That's bullshit, dude. That is some fucking bullshit if I have ever seen any in my life. Alright, but I don't know what that 8 trophy is. And you wanna know what? I forget that you guys can't see me pull up the trophy list. That kinda sucks. Oh boy. If the end of this game is literally me marrying the bucket, best game of all time. Best game of all time. I do not care. Alright. Hold on, give me one more second and I'll start. Let me make sure I have everything that I need over here. So, if you missed last night's stream, you gotta watch it. You have to. That was literally the funniest fucking stream of my entire lifetime. And I don't think anything else will top it. I don't. Unless, by some miracle, something funnier happens tonight. I mean, it could. You never know with this goddamn game. Alright, I got my water. I got my chapstick. I got my vape. I got my phone. I got my brain. Well, kinda. Actually, no, I don't. I haven't had that for years. Should be good, though. Should be good. Alright. Let's do this shit. And, of course, I almost dropped my controller, but it landed in between my feet. Alright, let's go. Where's my bucket?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
He's been alone.
This is great.
Well,
he
besides
thought to
the
himself.
bucket.
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
There it is. There it is, waiting for me on the pedestal. Grab the bucket.
Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace. Protective, yet delicate. Assertive, yet compassionate.
Can I do anything with these computers over here? Oh. Huh? Wait, what does that say? Does that say F you? On that mug? Well, F you too! What the fuck? Before I walk through this door, because the narrator is gonna start talking, I actually do not know where else I can go. I feel like I've, like, exhausted every single option that I could do, but oh well, I'm gonna keep going.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Nah,
This was
don't
not
tell me
the
what to
direct
do.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I love this bucket. I really do. I can't believe this game got me attached to a fucking bucket. And I actually rewatched some of the stream last night. I was sitting there, like, not talking shit, but I was like, really? With the bucket? Like, really?
And
then now look at me.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
Coffee
How
nuts.
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Yeah, you're telling me, my guy. There's gotta be more. I love how literally they restart
Truly,
you.
being here with the bucket was a grand adventure.
It
Stanley
sure is.
reflected on all they'd been through together. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Hey, John, he said, "Ayo, it's the fuzz. Shit looks funny, funky." This game is insane. I'm telling you, you gotta go back and watch the stream from last night. You do. I was laughing so hard. I cried so hard from laughing that by the time I was done with the stream, I went to the bathroom and my mascara was all over my face. Like, oh my god, the tears were flowing. Actually, the tears were flowing probably into this bucket. Wait, did I go back? It tricked me.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here,
A
and I'm going to
sticker?
snap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Oh, yeah.
You see? I feel
Yo.
that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
I got 2 buckets.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether
And look,
the thing you're
and
holding
look,
is
a mop
bucket
bucket.
or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Oh my god, guys, that's right. I forgot to look up that elevator ending. Because if I go in the elevator, it doesn't take me anywhere. I'll just stay in there forever until I hit the button to go out. There is a way to get a different ending, though, with
Stepping
that.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
I
not
forgot
an
the password.
indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now,
Come
in his
on.
darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it.
Oh yeah, I'm never
The
getting
two
rid of this
them were
bucket.
inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's
Wait a minute, that's
desk.
new
Nor
dialogue.
in his bliss of simply being
didn't
near
say
the
all that
bucket
before.
did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
So, John, I know that you weren't here last night. Basically, there's many different routes to go in this game, and even if you most of the time when you go in the same route, the narrator says
Stanley
different
just
things.
sat around twiddling his thumbs.
All
Trying
right.
to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination
All
was
right, all right.
2845.
2845. No, not the 7. Hold on.
2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
No, not
Was
by
it
sheer
the
luck.
bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes. This
Sure
is
is.
certainly the most logical explanation.
Alright, and there was nothing over here. Let's go down. Going down. With the bucket. I
Stanley
forgot
and
what
the bucket
happened.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
But no one tells me what to do.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet
Oh
a
yeah,
violent
no,
death.
I don't want that ending. Hell fucking no. Get me the hell out of here. You're not killing me in my bucket.
But of course, Stanley and the
it.
bucket thought
We're
better
going
of it
the other
and
way.
realized they simply had too much to live for. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both
Johnny
wondered
said,
to
damn dirty mop.
themselves.
Alright, let's see if it's the same.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped. monitored like guinea
Fucking
pigs.
creeps.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
As he cradled the bucket gently. Oh my god.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Yo, come on.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
You know, now I'm kind of curious too. What things does a bucket not want to do? Or do?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
There's that noise again.
But here
the
was
little
the proof.
meow.
The
I don't know if you
heart of
guys
the
heard that.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
There's got to be something
Walking,
else that I can
eating,
do in
working,
this room.
all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Dismantle
Two
the
best
oppressive
friends,
establishment.
Stanley and the bucket up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
How did he high-five the bucket? First of all, the bucket doesn't have a hand. And second of all, it looks like we don't have any hands. Look! How am I even holding this bucket? I mean, the bucket has a handle. Alright, let me chill.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Fuck, I can't remember. Wait, did I turn it on last time? I don't remember. I actually think that I did both. That looks like a creepy face right there. I think I played too many scary games because from afar that looked like a creepy face. But anyway. I think I did both, but I can't fucking remember. We're
But
gonna
at the
turn it
last
on.
second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
No, that was me,
Stanley
not the bucket.
gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him
Wait,
like
can I
this?
turn it off after turning it
Stanley was
on?
prepared to throw the bucket away
No,
in
it won't let
disgust
me.
when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly birds.
Hello,
The
birdies!
control buttons became active again.
Fucking long ass
Stanley
necks.
flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions.
Fucking mohawk
Had
ass.
the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
Why did that scare
living
me?
through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the
I
possible
didn't
paths
see
his
these
life could have
past
taken,
two pictures
this
the
one
last time.
was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
Oh! Ugh. Get out of here. Okay, now we're back at the beginning again. So what can I do differently now? What can I do different?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
Actually,
he hoped
you know
it
what?
was. He hoped very much that it was.
I was actually about to say that, but I thought I was just going insane because I'm clearly insane. We all know this, but I thought it looked brighter in here this time. What the hell is going on? Oh, a meeting? Oh, it's a meeting today in the meeting room. You don't say. There's my bucket.
Ah, Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Room 420? Let me in. Wouldn't it be funny, though, if, like, one of these times where we restart, I try to open up the door and all you see is a bunch of fucking clouds of smoke come out? Come on, that would be fucking hilarious. And look at this balloon hard at work.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
let's go to the left.
and entered the door on his left.
Wait, no! Fuck! It's taking me right back around to where I was because... Oh, shit.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Wait, I can't remember what happens if you go down. Isn't down that one... Wait, hold on. We'll find out. I'll rewatch it again. I don't give a fuck. Let's see if something different happens.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy,
repeating.
Why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then,
well,
something
he is
occurred
crazy.
To Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze.
Yo, he asked a bucket if he was crazy. John, he said, was just gonna say handle. Yeah. He doesn't have a hand, but he has a handle.
But said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these.
It does seem like that.
He held the bucket close.
When you go down here, it's the same every
reassurance
time.
And comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course,
you finally now just noticed that.
Now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Look at all the buckets, but they're not my bucket. Not my bucket.
Passing by one bucket after the
not
next.
My bucket. Not mine. Not mine.
None of them were his special bucket.
Nope.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
Wait, is there...
He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony.
Oh my god. I actually forgot about him saying that the bucket was literally inside of him and that it was
woman
painful.
Named Mariella.
Yeah, and then we got fucking Mariella and her bucket.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought.
No,
And she
I didn't
hugged her
forget
own
my bucket. I
even
grabbed it.
tighter.
But then y'all
But
took
of
it away
course,
from
she
me.
had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Imagine being so fucked in the head that you see a dead man on the ground. And you're like, oh, he doesn't have a bucket. But yeah, my life kicks ass. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Alright.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Give me my
Is
bucket.
Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No. No, surely not.
That's right, I'm nothing. Nothing without my bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah, I know.
But
I'm
Stanley had
speed
felt
running.
The bucket calling
I'm
to
speed
him,
running.
telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I mean, shit, if a bucket started talking to me, first of all, I would know that I'm going absolutely crazy. But in that case, I'm already crazy anyway. I might as well listen to it and see what happens, right? I mean, come
In
on!
here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Actually, wait. I was gonna say, that door that I just tried to open, before they slammed this door in my face, one of my friends messaged me after I ended the stream last night, and he said eventually, if you go through this enough times, apparently you can open that door? How many times?
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up
Alright,
the phone,
alright.
and it will take us back home, where we
Got
can
this
go about life together.
95 phone over here. Actually, no, even before that.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley.
Bro, I forgot that oh my god, wait, my favorite part. This is actually where I fell in love with the bucket. It was because of this fucking scene.
And his bucket.
Oh my god.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Let's see if it's
And
actually
then,
different this
very
time, though.
distressingly, he began to
And there's
believe the
the
bucket could
fucking-
speak to him.
Tell me I'm wrong. It looks like the ashtrays that we used to make for our parents back in elementary school. Look! Why were we doing that back in art class? They're like, oh, make something for your parents. Why did we all make ashtrays? Tell me I'm wrong. It literally looks like it. Oh, the bucket. Hello, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press X to take me to work with you. Okay. Bring your
Stanley
bucket to
Parable
work day.
Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Again, you guys, I really need to know if this game does have deeper meaning. Or if it's just meant to be funny. Like, obviously the game is absolutely hilarious and random, whatever, but I need to know, like, is Stanley, like, actually dead? Oh my god, I gotta know.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
I just really feel like that... Oh, I'm probably overthinking it.
I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
You sure about that? I feel like I gotta, like, check more things to see... Because you never know with this goddamn game. This is the most random game I've ever played in my entire life. Don't listen... Don't listen to the loud man. Press left for us to go back home. Oh my god.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his
I
awful
never
bucket,
trusted you,
his
my guy.
stupid hunk of metal.
Don't put words in my mouth. Press right to ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It sure does. I like that bucket. That's a nice bucket. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press circle to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that
Nope,
it doesn't
not this
quite
one.
look like
I
your
think it's the
average
next one.
hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
It really is, though. See, my first time playing, I didn't understand. People in the chat were telling me that this bucket is amazing. Someone, I think it was Galaxy Girl, that said it was God, and I'm like, what? I understand now. I am so attached to this bucket, and I don't know why. Here,
Oh, no.
guys, here it is.
I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has
And
to
look,
say. Do anything
the
it
bedroom
asks.
is now
What's
open.
wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes.
That's
The bucket
never
could
gonna
tell
get
me what
old
to
for
do
me.
in this troublesome situation.
I really have it on the bed with the candles. Oh my fucking god. I can't. And then, oh yeah, we got the painting of the bucket. This of the bucket. Oh wait, there was also that. Look, the bucket silhouette in the background. Guys, I fucking can't. I can't. Is there anything else that I missed? No, apparently not.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it
No.
to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Oh my god. Dude. Go back to work, Stanley. Alright, I will, but can I have my bucket? Hey, Exy. So getting ready for work. Thought I'd pop in and say hi. Well, I hope you have a good time at work. Wait, getting ready for work? I mean, I don't know where you live, but it's 9 o'clock at night where I am. Unless you do, like, a night shift. Or unless you live on the other side of the world and it's morning for you. I don't know. But I hope you have a great day at work.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them.
I gotta figure out...
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office.
Oh?
Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
Stanley clung the bucket to his
Oh,
cheek.
never mind.
Could his co-workers really all...
This man talks so much. And so do I. I know that I do. But goddamn, but no, what I was thinking was, I thought when I went over to that other desk that it was just going to be the pencil sharpener, but I was thinking about this room, not the other room.
will be gone?
But I gotta figure out something new that I can do. I feel like I've done every single option that I could do. Well, not everyone, but at least all the obvious ones. Something's gotta be new, but I just have to find it. God damn. I want to go in room 420. So wait, what about, okay, because the only different thing that I got was that new sticker. I wonder if I can go back into that closet again and get another one? Maybe? What's that? Nothing.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his cheek. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Man, I want to figure this out, though, because I don't have long to play tonight. So I want to, like, get at least, like, one thing new, besides the bucket sticker.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself.
Oh, the
Yes,
bucket is
perhaps
always
it truly
correct.
was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
So
And
what
so
if
the
I
two
go
of them
down...
detoured through the
I
meeting
don't
room section
remember...
and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Nope, that brings me back. Nope, not doing that again. So... Oh, fuck me. I forgot what happens if I go down here. Hold on.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found
you
your
said
way
you worked
here.
third
I
shift.
knew you'd find this place eventually.
It's the baby! It's the, again, you guys, it's the product of me and the bucket's night together. This is it. I'm telling y'all.
Your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together
You
here
should
because
be.
we care about you
I
very
made this with a
much.
bucket.
It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
Ew.
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
So,
We could
wait,
make the
are they
Adventure Line
trying to-
go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
So are they telling me that I have to let go of the bucket? Because at this point, I feel like... But wait, no, I want that elevator ending, but I actually... I said that I was going to look up a video on how to do it, but I never did.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Oh my god, the game really is trying to tell me to give up the bucket when I walk through not to pick up the bucket. How can you get me attached to this bucket and then expect me not to pick it up? Okay, but here's the thing, and no, I'm not making any excuses. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I need the bucket for that elevator ending, but I don't know how to do it.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very
And
proud
I did
to
try to
introduce
get
a
rid of the
brand new
bucket.
character. This
I
is
did.
the Bucket Destroyer.
Last night I tried, but watch, it won't
I
let me.
think it'll make
Watch.
a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
Look!
Say
The
goodbye
bucket
to the
is looking back at
and
me!
then pop it into the machine when you're ready. Now listen to me. It's crucial that you
I'm
give
trying.
it the bucket.
It won't let
I don't
me.
know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it
It won't
can't
let me.
destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of
won't let
beloved
me.
Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not.
Guys,
I wonder
it
what
literally
sort
won't
of
let
Bucket
me.
Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry.
Yeah, and I'm getting
feed it.
very
We
upset
can't
too.
get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley.
Is there
Give
an
the
actual
fans
way
what
to
they
crush
want.
this
Hurry
goddamn
and
bucket? Not that I want to. Not that I want to, but. Yo. Again with the Halo music.
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you, all of its squad.
You know, that's like a typical god right there. Oh, I made the bucket myself, but I'm also gonna make the bucket destroyer.
Now, goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Nah, the bucket's better. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do... Okay, yeah, it did bring me back to the beginning. Hold on. I'm going to look up again how to get that, elevator ending. Because I want to get that so damn bad. I even... Last night when I looked it up, I couldn't figure it out either. I followed the guide. Well, kinda. It wasn't really a guide. It was more like a Reddit post. Hold on. I'm gonna look up an actual video. Let's see. Alright, hold on, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so the guy goes into the elevator. He presses up. And then down. Oh. Wait, is that what I was doing wrong? Okay, so he's still in the elevator. Because that elevator literally goes forever. Hold on, you guys. Okay, and then he pressed down again. And then now he's going into... Wait, he pressed... Wait, what the fuck is going on? Wait! Then he went down the other elevator. The one that we just went down. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get this tonight. I mean, I might, but... This looks the same as what I got. Did I already get it? Because, okay, there's two elevators. The one that I went down earlier, and then the one that I showed you guys, but didn't go into. Apparently you go into that regular elevator for a little while, and then you go down the other elevator, which I did that. Because that's the only way to fucking go. I did that last night. But the ending was the same. Hold on, let me see. Although I didn't do it the way that he did. Wait, what? Why did he restart? Why did he restart? Wait, what? Wait! Wait! Now hold on, I'm not going to continue watching that because I don't want to...
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others.
What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
That's a new line, by the way.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Oh wait, I think I actually do have
and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I do have to go this way, but I don't know if me walking throughout that one path just fucked it up. I have no idea, but we're gonna find out. I don't know how that guy just did that. I did that shit last night!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, here we are. Then it showed him going into here. Oh, I hate that picture. Why? Why do they have that? Okay, so I believe that he hit the up button first, and then... Hold on. Let me double check here, because I want this ending. I want this new ending. Because he came over here, and then... Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want this ending. Okay, so he hit up. And then when he got in, he hit down. See, last night when I did this, no matter what... Oh, wait, the music! Wait, hold on. Last night when I tried to do it, I hit, like, whether I hit up or down, I hit the same button when I went into the elevator. So maybe that was my problem? The little... Stanley. Oh shit, I just dropped my phone. Good thing I got a new phone case today. You can't tell me this doesn't make you not want to dance. Like, come on. Alright, apparently I have to wait a little while. Okay, and then he hit down again. Hold on. I want this ending. Okay, the music is so much louder than whatever the fuck he's saying in the background, but I could have swore that he just said, "Getting bored now." Okay. Oh, can I do it yet? I don't want to fuck it up! And I like this music! Alright. Was that there before? Yeah, actually it was. It was. Okay, so I believe I just gotta walk through here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
Okay,
again
yeah, give me the code.
stunned to
Tell me
discover
the
not
code.
an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing
wait a
presence
minute.
of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yeah, I noticed
Nor
it.
in
I
his
just
bliss
touched
of
it.
simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
See, in the video that I watched, the guy typed in 2855. Or wait. Was that it?
Stanley just sat around.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Wait, I mean, I'm actually very dyslexic. I feel like maybe me watching what this guy just did, I may have fucked it up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Guys, I need this ending. He typed in 2588. See what I
Twiddling his
mean?
thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Okay, 2845. So is it different for everyone's
But Stanley
playthrough?
guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Alright, the moment of truth. I literally did everything.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
the
ahead
same
through the
way
large
that this
door
man
that read,
did.
Mind Control Facility. lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I literally did everything the same.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it
I
very
did
nearly
everything
burst
the
into
same.
tears
If it's not
as
right,
Stanley
I swear to
cradled it
fuck.
gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's
Guys, I hope I get this ending, because
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it.
All right,
His
come
own
on.
life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
There's that fucking noise again.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality
No,
of this
it's
past
different.
began to sink in, Stanley
Wait a minute, wait a
decided
minute,
that
wait
this
a minute, wait a
machine-
minute. First of all, I can't think with him talking in my ear like that. I literally cannot. Okay, so he hit that one button. Fuck! I think I may have fucked up. Because he restarted the game. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I fucked up. Because he restarted the game at that one point.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
And
could
then-
it mean?
Oh!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed him. Now this, Stanley thought to himself, this
Nah,
is
speed
a
run.
bucket. And indeed it was. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Do it again. I'll fucking do it again.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay. So, up. Boop. Boop, boop. And then down. And then the music. Ready? Alright, and then we wait. Okay, so apparently with the parts, or the part with the monitors, that's when you re-begin the game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire
Tell
if
me
not
the
for the
code.
soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in
2845,
his darkest of
right?
hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark, but Stanley guessed
Yes!
the correct code by sheer luck.
I am the smartest
Was it
gamer
the bucket knew all
alive!
along? Was the bucket guiding him?
No, I'm guiding
Yes,
myself!
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Alright, so... Hold on. If I don't get it this time, I give up. At
Stanley
least
and the
for
bucket walked
tonight.
straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Wait, did I have to go down here? No. Right? Yeah, no.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Okay, so I believe it's over here.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything.
I think it was like right here when he restarted it. I think. Wait, hold on. Hold on! Bear with me, I'm trying to get a new ending. Yep. I swear to God. Wait. It is different though, but it's not the same as the guy's video. The bucket is here though. What the fuck?
Finally, yes, the bucket. Yes. I love that bucket.
I do too. Why is everything... Wait a minute. This is like really different.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
But what do I... No!
All of his co-workers...
It totally just fucked me in the ass. Nah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, actually, no, I fucked
Perhaps he
myself
had
in the
simply
ass.
missed a memo.
That's what happened.
One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their destiny together.
But wait, what if I... Oh, shit. Now, hear me out. Oh. Wait a minute. This is what I was looking for! Wait, actually, no, this is even more different than what I saw in the video. Where the fuck am
All
I?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, no.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
the
he had
whiteboard
simply
ending.
missed a memo.
Dog mode? Yo! The buckets.
It's bucket time.
What the hell is going on? And what is dog mode?
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Now, Now I don't know where to go. Like, I really don't know where to go, because now that I got this new... Wait, does it matter, though? Because either way, I got that whiteboard ending thing. That's actually what I was going for. Kalunas, you said, all hail the bucket. Yes. And you want to know what I just thought of? In SpongeBob, like the movie, when they all had the buckets on their head. But now that I got this new star, is it going to be different if I continue on? That door just slapped me in the face. Ouch, that hurt.
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Oh.
If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas,
and also
no
you
stickers.
asked, have you been able to find the forever hole yet? You mean the one that wasn't forever, but they said it was forever, and then he admitted to lying to me, and then I was really disappointed? Yes, I did find that hole. I did. We pulled a James Sunderland and tried to jump down that hole, like in Silent Hill. But it was a lie. It was one big fat giant holy lie. It did not last forever. Oh, no more stickers for my bucket? Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, so now what? Wait, so if I try to go down the elevator again, does anything happen? Am I gonna fuck this up? Well, either way, we get the nice music. I probably fucked it up. Stanley. I want to know what happens in this elevator. There's got to be a way to make something happen, right? Right? Okay, I said the same thing last night. I could have swore what he just whispered in my ear. It sounded like he said, "There's no ending." I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna have to, like, go back into my own stream later and, like, turn up the volume all the way. I mean, I have it up all the way right now. But, like, oh my god, what does he say right there? It's fucking with my head. And the bucket is fucking with my head too! Although I do love this bucket. I wanna lay with it, I wanna cuddle with it, I wanna date it, I wanna light candles with it, I wanna marry it, I wanna... I'll stop. I'll stop. Alright. I feel like... Wait, what if I try to go back after that? Ouch! Hit me right in the face. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay, I did see that. And why is the toilet paper roll back there? You're telling me I gotta do a complete 180 just to get some toilet paper when I'm on the goddamn toilet? Nah. Nah, whoever designed this? Nah. Nah. Close that door. Making me turn around like that just to get some
Stanley
goddamn
was once
toilet
again
paper.
Stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What?
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours,
That's what
did
dog
the bucket's
mode
warmth
means?
and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always.
Yo, this
The bucket
game is
and
insane.
he knew it.
It's
The two
insane.
of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
Yeah, I noticed it. I'm
Nor
looking
in
right
his
at
bliss
it.
of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the
Yo,
bucket
come
guiding
on.
him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
So, I still want to get that trophy. I thought that if I hit the begin the game again button, that I would get that restart trophy. But it didn't give it to me. So what, do I gotta, like, go to quit to menu and then do it? Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. He said it's a never-ending elevator. Man, they're fucking teasing my ass.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
I
Facility.
really thought that eventually
Although
something
this
would happen
passageway
in that
had the word
elevator.
Escape written on it, the truth was
And I heard that there was an elevator
Stanley
ending.
and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Maybe that whiteboard thing that I got was part of it. I don't
The door
know.
behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get
See,
back
now you're
on
making me
track.
want to turn around again.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Well, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out together. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, another giant hole. Woo! Hello? Hello?
As the
Anybody
machine
home?
whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected
Oh,
on how
my God.
meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned
Well,
out to be. To be sure, it
it's
puts
been
the
fun.
mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought.
I
to
think I
himself,
would rather
and he
jump
sort of
off the
kicked
side
himself for wasting so much
than
time
get crushed by
carrying
that.
a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
No! Throw the bucket! Save the bucket!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley and the
The
bucket were
narrator.
led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Wait a minute. Yo, the fucking dogs.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
I know.
It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one
This
stood
one's
above
different.
the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
But wait, where is it? Wait, it's not in my hands anymore. Not that I even had hands to begin with. It was just like floating in front of me. Oh yeah, I remember this. The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. I already read this, but I don't even care. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched of substance. I can't. I fucking can't. I'm laughing too hard. I can't. I can't, you guys. I can't.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take
What?
a bucket?
I didn't even notice this last time. Look, they're all
like this
buckets.
and to claim it for his own. Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley
And then we got the
will
fake
ever
bucket,
be in
or
his
sorry, the
short
Inferno
life?
bucket. Oh my god, cavemen and the bucket. Is this like a Skyrim? Am I wrong? When you walk up to the... Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you hear the music, and they got the shit in the background.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a
Yes, I
bucket as
can.
dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Oh, I'm kneeling before the bucket. This game is fucking
But
crazy,
there is
and I
something we
love
can
every
do.
second of it.
Something we can do together,
And I love that bucket!
that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful...
Okay, actually, I asked that last night when I was going through here, because she says not to reset the game, but what if I do? Right here. I want to see. I gotta see. And we're right back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
God damn it. Damn it. They tricked me. Oh my god. Because no, I thought about that last night when I saw that part. I was like, okay, she's like giving me a hint to restart the game right here. But I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play this out and see, you know, what happens. But now I'm like, okay, maybe if I restart it right here, it'll be different. Or maybe it is if I keep going forward. This game is a trip. It really is. And I love it. But what time is it? What time is it? 10 o'clock. That's my cue to go. That's my cue to go. I want to only play a little bit tonight, and I told myself that I would get off around 10. So I'm going to do that before I get way too into this game right now. I need to. Because this game is just... It is so interesting. I love it. I love this game. I love Stanley. And most of all, I love that bucket. So... I'll see y'all next time, and I'll see the bucket next time too. Hopefully, you know, by then I'll get a ring and we can really become serious. Okay, let me go. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.